Hello traders, Joseph here again. Thank you so much for joining me on yet another edition of my weekly video. If this is the first time that you're watching this video, I want to welcome you and thank you so much for tuning in. If you happen to click on my video hoping to learn something, and I hope that you're able to achieve that by the end of this video. And if you're just a trader who is looking for a few good trade setups to look for as we head into next week's of trading, then I hope that I can be able to provide you with that. So anyway, let's head over to the charts, and I've got a few trading opportunities that I want to go through with you guys today. I haven't actually done any much preparation in regards to today's video, simply because when I had a glance over my charts during the week, I saw that most of the currency pairs that I trade anywhere are in consolidation. And when the market is in consolidation, really it just depends on your level of skills, because you can just have a glance at the charts and you can see patterns forming up. So anyway, I'm going to try and show you guys a few trade setups that you might want to keep your eye on as we head into next week of trading. So anyway, I'm starting off on the euro dollar. I'm actually going to pop this back over to the daily chart so you guys can kind of see the overall picture. So if you look at this, it doesn't take a genius to tell you that this market is in consolidation, because there's no sense of direction whatsoever. We're just having a sideways movement. We had this large bearish move, and then the market has been in consolidation ever since. And I think we've had lots of different trading opportunities here. Most of them have been winners. As it's never going to be perfect. You're not going to get, you're not going to win 100% of your trades. That's never going to happen. But yeah, most of them, we've had more winners than we've had losses in this consolidation. And the market is presenting us with with two good, advanced pattern that you might want to keep your eye on as we head into next week's trading. So the first one I want to show you guys is a cipher pattern. We had a cipher pattern right here. X to A leg, A to B, B to C, C to D. So we've got a cipher pattern that's going to complete, I don't know, somewhere there. Let me just bring in my Fibonacci tool. Actually a little bit all the way up there at 110.40s. So as we can see, the market is already coming back down, so you might want to keep it. Well, we're still about 110 pips away from the entry price, but surely you might want to have this on your radar. So if you're not gonna take advantage of it, I mean, this cipher pattern is probably a trade that I'm not gonna take, simply because if I'm gonna take this trade, my stop loss is gonna have to be more than 100 pips, and that's definitely out of my I don't take trades like that, even though it's a perfectly good trading opportunity. However, I will be focusing on the next one, which is another pattern, but this time is a bullish bat pattern. Yeah, because you've got a 50% retracement. So X to A leg, A to B leg, B to C, C to D. So as you can see, the bat pattern is going to complete about 40 pips below the cipher pattern. And taking this trade will mean my stop loss, it's not going to be more than 100 pips. As you can see, X is already just 40 pips from the entry point. So yeah, I will be focusing much more on the bat pattern than I will be on the cipher pattern. But obviously, it could be a case that the cipher pattern is going to turn out to be winner, and we never get to complete the bat pattern. But whatever happens, really, I don't care, because of it's rule. You're following your trading rules, so you have to stick to your rules no matter what. So yeah, that's the two trades that I wanted to show you guys. And if you remember my last week, the video last video I put out, when I titled it, I think, two big trades. This is one of the trades. I mean, we're still waiting for a second target on this trade. I think it was another bat pattern, but in this case it was a bearish bat pattern. X to A leg, A to B leg, B to C, C to D. That completed right at 113.61. I think I still remember the price, because this is going to be the biggest trade I've taken this year with my Signal service member in terms of pips. because we're still waiting for our second target, which is around just under 300 pips on our second target, and that's going to make a huge difference to our equity curve. I think we're just about 60 pips or 70 pips away from the second target. So we'll see how that one goes. I think we also had a bad pattern, a winning bad pattern, although I didn't take that trade because I'm already involved in this bigger bad pattern. But let me show you guys, it was a bearish bad pattern that completed somewhere here. X to A, A to B, B to C, C to D. That completed right there. It was another painless bad pattern. So as you can see, I mean, as an advanced pattern trader, you know, this is really, I mean, you could have, you know, whatever happens, I mean, you're already in a position, like, you know, this is what you do, you know, it's kind of set everything, and then all you have to do is just wait. I mean, that's, you know, that's one of the probably the most important skill as a you need to have as a trader, is the patience to wait for your trade setups to complete before taking them, or the patience to wait for the right opportunities. Because what actually happens I think in the last 3 weeks, I've only taken just one trade in the last 3 weeks, simply because there was nothing to trade. And people might be like, wow, this, you know, what's happening, like, why are you not taking any trades? But guys, if you're following the rules, that's what happens sometimes. You know, you have to wait for the right opportunity. You know, there's no, you know, why do you think my results have been good anyway? My signals it has been excellent compared to I mean, if you analyze things in general, looking at the, you know, the percentage returns and comparing it to the drawdowns, it's a very good result. But people might not realize that, even though we haven't taken enough trades really. But yeah, that's what happens. We're waiting for the right opportunity. That's what we always do. I always do that, guys. You always wait for the opportunity that meets your trade plan, because that's how you're going to develop consistency, because consistency is so important in trading. So anyway, that's the euro dollar done. The next one I wanted to show you guys is the pound against the US dollar. Yes, we do have another cipher pattern. So this is it. I think I don't even have to draw it. You guys can already see the cipher pattern on the trade. X to A leg, A to B, B to C, a cipher pattern right there. That's gonna complete, I don't know, maybe around 2930s. Let me just bring in my, yep, so you can see that right on the money. What's happening? No, actually we have completed the cipher pattern already. Yeah, the market has already completed the cipher pattern. We've already completed the cipher pattern. 2900s. I didn't even realize that. But then again, this is not a trade. Again, this is not a trade that I'm gonna take, simply because the stop loss is gonna be more than, it's gonna be more than 100 pip for me. Well, however, it's a good cipher pattern to trade because the market is in consolidation. We've already seen the market in consolidation. So yeah, for those of you that want something to trade as soon as the market opens, there it is. You do have a trade that has actually been completed, maybe just a few pips away. I think the next one, US dollar against the Swiss franc. We also do have another bearish bad pattern. Is it bad pattern setting up? I think it is. It's a bad pattern. I'm gonna use my Fibonacci in a second to just confirm it. But we do have a potential bad pattern that might be completing somewhere there. So X to A leg. Yeah, 50% retracement, completing just a little bit lower than that, right there. So there it is. I mean, that's the only 3 trades that I wanted to show you guys. I don't think I've got anything. No, there's nothing. Just the trade. Actually, okay, US dollar against it. Yeah, we do have a similar trading opportunity setting up, just like the one I just showed you. I think it's another bad pattern. Or maybe this one might be a Gartley pattern, because the retracement came in a little bit deeper. But let me just confirm that with my Fibonacci. No, it is a bad pattern because we didn't actually charge the 6-1 retracement. So We do have the bad pattern that's going to complete around 103.94s. I think all these trades, I've already sent out these trades to my Signal service members. I think I've sent out about 6 different trade setups this week, or maybe 5. Simply because, you know, if you take a look at the markets on a higher time frame, you kind of see that we've come into a little bit of consolidation. So it's going to be busy I expect it to be busy the next couple of weeks, or maybe the next month with my Signal service. I expect us to be taking a lot of trades. So we just have to wait and see. So anyway, let me just flip over to show you guys how the results have been with my Signal service. So as you can see, the month of September, 3 weeks, the first 3 weeks in September, we've only taken just 1 trade, and it was a winner, the cipher pattern that we had in the US dollar yen. Let me try and see if I can show you guys the trade. Dollar yen. No, yep, there it is. Yeah, this is the bullish cipher pattern that we had. And what trading time frame was it? 60-minute time frame. So flipping this over to the 60-minute time frame. That's the bullish cipher right there. I don't know where it completed. Maybe 10. Where did it complete? 101.58. There you go, 101.58. Just right there. And we had a 2 target winner. As you can see, we haven't even gone close to our stop loss. Our stop loss was below X. So that was the only winner we had in the last 3 weeks. The only trade that we've taken in the last 3 weeks. We did have another trade that got triggered, the Euro Yen Gartley, but that one is still within the entry price. And then, you know, flipping back over, I think we ended the month of August on 2%, 2.2%. But we're still waiting for a second target on the euro dollar, which is the biggest trade, like I said. So once that trade, if we take off our target on that, that's going to be the best week, our best week of trading, and also going to ensure that, you know, we end. No, whatever happens, we are going to end the month of August on a 2.2%. Regardless of whatever happens, it's going to be minimum of 2.2%, which has continued our streak. I mean, we've only had just one losing month, and that was the drawdown month. Even the month of September, it's looking good, but we just have to wait and see what's going to happen the next couple of weeks. So anyway, flipping over to the equity curve. It's starting to look really pretty right now. So as you can see, we're all the way, we're close to 20%, and we've only had just 10% drawdown, and we're still waiting for our second target on the euro dollar. Like I said, that's gonna make our equity become it's gonna give us a really nice jump. So, you know, I mean, this, like, guys who've been with me since from the start, and those of you that have been watching my videos, you've seen how it hasn't been a smooth journey. I mean, it's just, there's been some ups and downs. I mean, a lot of ups and downs. But I think this is one of the things that's gonna make you a trader. I mean, I've already said that in one of my videos. When you go through a drawdown and you come out on the other side, you know, it's one of you get this kind of feeling that there's nothing you can't do. I mean, the confidence that you get, it's gonna be so unbelievable that you're not even gonna believe it. Because everything just makes sense to you. You know, when people tell you, oh, trading takes a lot of consistency. Every single trader goes through losing streaks. Every professional trader goes through losing streaks. But how did they make it, guys? I think I've shown you guys how to do it. You know, it's all about consistency. Not panicking, sticking to your rules, coming onto your trading desk every day, and, you know, following the same rules, regardless of what happens in the past, regardless of what your last trade was. You know, we've had a huge set in the month of April, 7% drawdown, but we still came in. We're taking trades after trades, just sticking to the rules, even though we're not making progress. We still have it at the back of our mind. Oh, we just went through a 7% drawdown. Is it gonna get worse? Because you're not making progress. I mean, 10 weeks here with no progress. You don't know how mentally tough that is, guys. It's very tough. But then when you stay patient, stay consistent, this is the kind of reward that you're gonna get. Guys, like I just said, 10% drawdown. That's the worst. You know, that's the worst we've had. 10% drawdown. If we end the year close to 30% drawdown, that's as good as it's ever gonna get. I don't know if you're gonna mention up and people have, you know, make 60%, 70% withdrawal, but do you know what their drawdown is? No. Compare the drawdown. Look up. You know. So, I mean, I don't think I need to say anything more, to be honest with you, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, this is it guys. Hopefully I've shown you guys a few trade setups that you're gonna keep your eye on. And yeah, it's just, I do expect myself to be busy in the last couple weeks or even 3 weeks, so we'll see what happens. So but anyway, in the meantime, I hope, you know, you have a good trading week. Like I said, if you like what you see, then please, you know, subscribe to my channel, you know, like the video, comment, any positive feedback, anything is appreciated, really, because it's all part of the progress, guys. So thank you guys for watching, and in the meantime, keep it simple.